Hi, and welcome to the next of my series of videos covering the A to Z of RC planes for beginners. This time I'm talking about the letter K, and K is for kit. Now, when it comes to planning your next RC plane, it's important to decide how much time and effort you want to put into constructing the plane. In some of my early videos, you see that I have a preference for building my planes from plans. I always try and keep a whole load of plans hidden away for later use. Most of these have come from modeling magazines where they produce them for free for you, and they also give a description on how they all go together. I tend to keep the cutouts from those magazines as well in case I ever want to go and build them. I buy the balsa stock wood and cut out each individual component and assemble it slowly over time on top of the plan. Now, I really enjoy this aspect of the hobby more so than flying. I get a lot of joy of working with the wood and creating each piece by hand and building up the aircraft. But I appreciate this isn't everyone's cup of tea. So another option is to buy a kit. Something like this. But these two come in various forms. You can still find traditional kits which are a complete box of bits like this, which will have everything you need already pre-cut or molded, packed away inside the box, all neat and tidy. All you do is roll out the plan, find all your bits and start building from that. You'll still need to spend some time gluing, assembling, but the task of cutting out each individual part is already done for you. You'll have to buy all the accessories though, such as the motor, the ESC, battery, and RC gear separately and install those. Now, another option is an almost ready to fly, or an ARF. Now, this is, if I can just gently bring her in here, my Seagull Boomerang V2, and is an example of an almost ready to fly. The plane, when it came, was about 90% complete, so I still needed to buy the motor, the engine up front, the battery pack, the radio gear, and install it myself. Had to put the fuel tank in, install all the servos, and the engine mounts, and some of the empennage as well had to be kind of assembled, or at least slotted in together. My Boomerang V2, you can check out my videos detailing the steps that were needed to finish the assembly and get it ready for flight. It's a really good starting point if you want to do a little bit of building before heading off to the field and flying. Now, to make things even easier, you could go with something like this, which is an RTF, or ready to fly kit. Now, this is your best option if you want to get off the ground in the least amount of time. RTF planes come fully finished with all the electronics installed. There's some very basic assembly work needed, such as attaching the wings to the fuselage, but maybe you might need to charge the battery pack. Of course you do. But otherwise, you're all ready to fly, so you're straight from the box. So, whichever way you want to get in on this build process, whether it's from an RTF, almost ready to fly when you want to go from the kits, or whether you want to build from plans, just choose your starting point and enjoy the whole process. And at whatever point you get into this process, I wish you many happy hours of both building and flying. Thank you for watching.